looks to me, Mom. Okay, we're going to get the one outside. Yeah, come back when we have more time.
Hi, so it's time for back in the library and story time. Let's enjoy. The first book that we're going to read is called No Bear. It's by Wendell Liner. Paintings by Wendell Liner. The book itself is by G. Craighead George.
We have to.
So here's a snow bear.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy. Here's Snow Bear. Here's a little girl. One spring twilight, the frozen Arctic Ocean pushes up a huge block of ice near the shore. It looks like a ship. Bessie Niviak puts on her parka, her boots, and her mittens. She wants to climb aboard the ice ship and pretend she is sailing to beautiful places. Here's some snow tracks. Is she going up to the ice ship? Vincent Niviak, her brother, is hunting for food. He sees the bear tracks following his sister. Bessie is in danger. Mother polar bears kill people who threaten their cubs. He follows the tracks. So is he following the sister's tracks or the bear's tracks? What do you think? See the ice ship? Nanyuk, a mother polar bear, smells Vincent and his gun. Snow bear, her cub, is danger. Humans kill bears. Uh-oh, mama bear's scared about her baby cub. So what is she gonna do? Bessie goes one way around the ship. Snow bear goes the other way. They meet at the far side. Wow, they're looking at each other. Are they gonna hurt each other? What do you think? They don't look angry. She's smiling. She doesn't look scared. She doesn't look threatening either. Snow bear licks Bessie's nose. Bessie hugs Snow bear. He turns a somersault. Bessie turns a somersault. Snow bear falls over backwards. Bessie falls over backwards. They sit up and look at each other. What are they doing? Are they playing? Up on the ice ship, Vincent watches Bessie playing with Snow bear. Little cubs are friendly. Up on the ice ship, Nanook watches Snow bear playing with Bessie. Children are friendly. Huh. Bear cubs are friendly. Children are friendly. Vincent looks for Nanook. Nanook looks for Vincent. Vincent remembers his father's words. The Arctic cannot be rushed. If we wait, the answers will come. Vincent waits. Nanook waits. So what are they going to do? He's got that gun. It's a polar bear. What do you think? Snow Bear climbs up the ice ship. He flops on his belly and slides all the way down to Bessie. Bessie climbs. She slides down to Snow Bear. Snow Bear runs in circles. His fur and his fat make him hot. He digs a snow cave and sits in it. Bessie is cold. She sits beside Snow Bear. She's cold, he's hot. They've both been running around. What are they going to do? He digs a snow cave. What is that going to do? Vincent waits. Nanook waits. Bessie and Snow Bear wait. The Arctic will not be rushed. Inside the snow cave, Bessie grows warmer. Inside the snow cave, Snow Bear grows colder. How can that be? Why would he get cooler inside and she get warmer inside? How could that be? An enormous male polar bear rises up through a break in the ice. Nanook sees him. He is more dangerous than Vincent. Male polar bears kill whatever moves, even polar bear cubs. She slides down to rescue Snow Bear. What is she going to do? She's going to take Snow Bear away. Vincent sees the enormous bear. He is more dangerous than a mother bear with a cub. Snow Bear sees the enormous bear. Bessie sees the enormous bear. Male bear smells Vincent's gun, slides back into the water. He doesn't like the smell of a gun. Snow Bear and Bessie run back the way they came. Run back all the way they came. Nanook and Snow Bear walk farther inland. They will eat sedges and lemmings until Snow Bear is so big no male bear will hurt him. Vincent and Bessie walk home to eat, go to school, and learn the wisdom of the Arctic like Eskimo children do. Is she an Eskimo, do you think? She's learning like the Eskimo children. She look like an Eskimo child? The ice ship slides back into the water, and sails away. Ice ship is gone. Okay, so Bessie and a polar bear named Snow Bear play in the ice while her older brother and mother bear watch to make sure that everyone is safe. They end up making new friends. Do you think they'll see each other again another time? So, in the beginning, what happened in the beginning? Some ice moves up. Pushes a huge block of ice near the shore, and it looks like a ship. So there's a little girl, Bessie Nanook. She puts on her boots. She wants to go look at that. Go aboard the ice ship and pretend she's sailing. So she does. Then her brother, what does her brother see? He sees some tracks. Not just his sister's tracks in the snow. Extracts what? Bear. Oh, he's got to protect his sister. And the mother bear, she smells Vincent and his gun. She's like, oh, she has to protect her cub. So Bessie and Snow Bear meet each other on the other side of the ice mountain. And where are they? Mama Bear and her older brother, they're watching them to make sure they stay safe. And Snow Bear and Bessie have a lot of fun. Bear licks her nose, they play, they somersault, they flip. But Vincent watches her, Bessie, and so also Snow Bear's mother watches the Snow Bear. They are having fun and they just all wait. All wait to see what happens. Wait to see what happens. Then somebody comes up. They continue to play. Who comes up? Who comes up that scares them? Both. Oh, a big male polar bear. The mama bear and the brother. Ah, time to go home. So the snow bear and Bessie say, it's time to go home. This is scary. Everybody goes home and everybody eats. Kind of a fun day. So I hope you enjoyed that story called Snow Bear. We have another story about a different bear. This is called Moon Bear, and it's by Brenda Guiberson. It's not a snow bear, it's a moon bear. And he's not white. Moon bears are Asian black bears, and they have blazes on their chests that resemble a crescent moon. So they have across their chest is a crescent or a moon, looks like a moon. So we're going to follow one moon bear, see what he does. Illustrated by Ed Young. Who scratches the birch tree and licks oozing sap? Hungry moon bear, slurping sweetness after months without food. See the crescent on his chest? Looks just like a crescent, like a moon. One of its phases is a crescent moon, semicircle. Who claws the tree trunks in the rhododendron forest? Cautious moon bear, marking her territory. She marks her territory by scratching the tree trunks. She leaving her scent. Her fingernails. She has stinky fingers. Stinky nails that leaves us scent. Who searches for new shoots of a fast-growing bamboo? Old moon bear, munching near the red panda. See the red panda? Is it hiding? You see the red panda? Who scritches and shuffles through soggy leaf litter? Curious moon bear, licking up ants after the drenching monsoon. So monsoon is this rain, but the monsoon rains a whole lot in Asia. That's lots of ants. Who plucks raspberries and plops red scat in the tangle? You know what scat is? Oops. Blissful moon bear feasting on juicy summer fruit. Ooh, made its way to summer. Juicy fruit. Who scuttles up the tree and bends back the branches? Clever moon bear. Golden cherries for the barking deer below. Scuttling up. See the deer below? They hiding? See them in the picture? Tries to sleep in the nest of broken limbs. Grumpy moon bear swatting insects in the steamy summer sizzle. Summer, sizzling hot. The mosquitoes are bothering them. So hot. Who climbs to the snow in the high Himalayas? Wandering moon bear, walking upright and sniffing for marmots. So now he's climbing up to the snow in the Himalayas, but it's too hot there. Going up higher. Looking for, walking on his hind feet and looking for marmots. It's an animal who zigzags to the lowlands, avoiding poachers and loggers. Adventurous moon bear looking for any good meal to eat. Hey, I'm hungry. What's good? What's cooking? What's good? Who gulps the fall crops of beech nuts and acorns? Happy moon bear, gorging on extra food for the winter. So now we're in the fall. Eating beech nuts and acorns off the trees. He's got to get some extra calories because he's going to go to sleep for the winter. Calories have to last him all through his nap of winter long. Would you like to sleep all winter? Who digs into a tree hollow and adds a carpet of ferns? Chubby moon bear, snuggling in for another long winter snooze. Woke up for a little bit. He added some carpet of ferns to his little tree hollow, make it warm for him. Oh, does he snore? I don't hear him snoring. Does he snore? Who shuffles out in spring? So hungry again. Oh, there. Now she's a mama. Huh. We're going to see her babies. And baby moon bears too. There they are. I see them. I see your babies. Okay, so moon bears in the wild wander, dig, nibble, and climb, but thousands of these Asiatic black bears spend their entire lives in tiny cages on bear farms where they are unable to stand up or move around. Fortunately, several organizations are working hard to help the moon bears. With the cooperation of the governments and the help of local people, sanctuaries have been built in China and Vietnam where sick bears can be restored to health, places where they can wander, dig, nibble, and climb to eat the bears. These are just a few of the bears who are now thriving in the Animals Asia Moon Bear Rescue Center in China. They and their friends enjoy being outdoors, playing together, just like they would in the wild. So here's some pictures of some moon bears. Melanie perches on his special climbing tree, and Margano and Dilly tumble together. And, Woodley munches on soya leaves, and Squash takes a break from playing, and Jasper relaxes in a hammock. So these are some them in their natural, in their habitat. These are rescue bears. And they're in the Animal Asia Moon Bear Rescue Center in China. So, look at the pretty colors. So, of all the bears, all the bear shapes. So, I hope you enjoyed these stories. And we have a craft of making a polar bear craft. But we have nobody to share with today. So, but we will be back in the library, 6 o'clock on Tuesday nights. Hope to see you here Tuesday at 6 o'clock. This is Bonnie Baldo wishing you a happy and healthy day. Goodbye.